disadvantage. In this video tutorial, we will be discussing about the 30 most expected common error questions for the forthcoming exams like IBPS exam, bank clerk exam, and bank PO exams. So let us see these questions one by one. See, these questions I have selected from the last 10 years question paper of different competitive exams like SBI Clerk, Bank PO, SSC, and the different other exams like NDA and CDS. So these questions are very, very important, and these questions are based on certain grammatical concepts. So these questions are very, very important. So let us see all these questions one by one. Now the sentence number one is government and businesses must reduce its own energy use and promote conservation among their citizen and employee. Now let us see, let us find out the error in this question, if there is any error in any part of this question. Now this is the first part, government and businesses must reduce. There are two pronouns, there are two nouns. So here it should be replaced by there. It should not be its, but it should be there, because there are two nouns here, government and businesses. So accordingly the pronoun should be there. So this is the error here. Just see here, there. So the answer would be B. So accordingly you can say the answer is B. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 2. His proposal had to be sent to the president of the company for our approval. To find out the error in such kind of questions, we have to see the each and every part. Part A, part B, part C. We have to examine each and every part seriously. Then only we can arrive at a certain answer. Now see this part. His proposal had. Then to be. Now this to be is always followed by V3, third form of the verb. So here this sent should be changed into sent, and this is what the error is. So the answer would be B. This is the answer, B. So this way we can solve these questions. Now let us see the incorrect sentence number 3. One of the important lesson. Now here you can see the error. One of the important, it should be one of the important lessons, because one of the is always followed by plural noun, because we select one out of many. We cannot select one out of one. We select one out of many. So that is why this one of the should be followed by plural noun here. So this should be lessons, not lesson, but lessons. So the answer would be A. Now let us see the next question. The table's legs have been elaborately carved, and no error. Just see the sentence, this first part. This apostrophe S is normally used with the living things, but here you have used this with the non-living things table. So this should be not the table's legs, but the legs of the table, this way. So the answer would be A, because the problem lies in part A. So there is answer A. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 5. Their failure to inspect our factory is a clear indications. Just see here. Now this part is correct. Their failure to inspect our factories is A. Here is A. So it should be a countable noun. A means one. So here we cannot say indications. We cannot make it plural, because here it is A. A clear indications. So this is the error. This is the grammatical part. This is the wrong grammatical part. So the answer would be B. This is answer B. Now let us see the most important incorrect sentence number 6. It is truth that India is the largest consumer of gold in the world. No error. This is the sentence, very simple looking sentence, but it is truth. Now truth is a noun, and truth is a countable noun. So we should say it is a truth, like this. It is a truth. So this is the error. The error lies in part A. Now all the below all the questions I have indicated here, then which year and which exam this question has appeared. So this question has appeared in SBI Clerk 2008, and these kind of questions keep coming in such exams. So these are very important questions. So I am going to discuss all such important questions in this video tutorial. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence 7. The long gap needs. This long gap is singular, so here is S. So this part is correct. To be bridged. Now this to be is followed by V3, third form of the verb. So this is also correct. Soon, because it has created a lot of unpleasant. Now error lies here. A lot of is always followed by a noun. A lot of what? A lot of books, lot of people, lot of work. A lot of should be followed by noun. But this is not noun, this is adjective, unpleasant. So we can change into noun by adding any ss. Unpleasantness. So this has become a noun. So this is the error. D part is the error part. So answer would be D. Now let us see the next question. Some people like to do some social work even though it lacks. Now this is the error part. Now this part should represent the some people, and the part the part that can represent the some people would be they. Some people like to do some social work even though they. So this part it should be replaced by they, like this. And after they we will write lack, not lacks, because they is plural. So this is the error part. So answer would be D. I hope you have understood well. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 9. Many residents claim. So this is the correct part because resident is plural. So this plural verb will come here. That the company has taken its land without adequate compensating. Now this is the error part. Without adequate what? Adequate should be followed by noun here. So you have to change this word into noun. Compensating should be changed into compensation. This way, compensation. So the error part would be D. So answer would be D. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 10. This question has come in IOB Bank PO exam 2008. The finance minister view. The view of whom? The view of finance minister. So that is why we have to put here apostrophe S like this. The finance minister's view. This apostrophe S will come here. This kind of question are very common in competitive exams. So that is why I have included this question here. So the error part will be A, and accordingly the answer would be A. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 11. This question has come in UBI Bank PO exam 2009. None of the students. Now error lies here only, in the first part only, because none of the is always followed by plural noun here. It should be plural noun because we select one out of many. So that is why this should be changed into students like this. None of the students. So here the answer would be A. Next question. Incorrect sentence number 12. The sceneries of Kashmir is very charming. Now there are some words in English which are not, which cannot be made plural, which are uncountable, like scenery, like poetry, like advice, like furniture. They are not written with the S or ES. Okay. So the correct form will be the scenery, not the sceneries. This way. So the answer will be here A. The same way advice, furniture, and poetry are also not written this way. So the answer would be A. Now let us see the next question. There are only, till here this sentence is correct. There are only a few companies. It should be a few companies because a few means some. So this noun should be made plural here. This is the wrong here. So a few companies. So the answer would be B because problem lies in B part. So answer would be B. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence 14. I don't know why is he trying to invest in such a bad company. This question has come in OBC Bank PO exam, and this question, as far as I know, is very, very common in competitive exams. Here the structure should be why he is, because why is he represent a question structure, question pattern. Now this is not a question but a statement. So it should be changed here, why he is, like this way. Why he is, not why is he. Why is he we will write in a question, not a statement. So that is why this is the problematic part. It should be, this is the problematic part. The correct part should be like this, why he is. So the answer should be B. This question is very, very common in competitive exams, very, very common, and keeps coming in almost all the exams. So please pay attention to this question and understand this question well. Now let us see the next question. The policeman asked me that where I was going at 1 AM in the night. The policeman asked me that. Now this is also a question of direct and indirect narration. That is also called indirect speech, direct or indirect speech. Now, direct or indirect speech, these are the two connectors, that and where. With WH word itself is a connector. We don't have to put another connector like that, because this connector is used in affirmative sentences, not in WH, not with the WH word. So this that you have to remove from here. This is extra or additional and wrong. So that is why this part is wrong. This that is not used with the WH words like how, like where, like why. So that is why you have to remove this that. So A part is wrong. This is also very common in competitive exams. Now let us see the next question. The weather of Chandigarh is more suitable for everyone than than New Delhi. Now with this, then we compare two things. But remember one thing: when we compare two things of the equal cadre, of the equal level. Now here we are comparing the weather of Chandigarh with the New Delhi. We have to compare the weather of Chandigarh with the weather of New Delhi. So to indicate that thing, we have to put something here. Either we can say the weather of Chandigarh is more suitable than the weather of New Delhi, or if you don't want to repeat this weather word again and again, this weather, we can say here that of, like this way. The weather of Chandigarh is more suitable for everyone than that of New Delhi. This that of means the weather of New Delhi. So this that of is used in the singular noun, and in the plural noun, in place of that of, you can use those of. So this is also very common common error in English. The answer would be C. Now let us see the next question. The principal and general secretary of this school, till here this is correct, of this school are. Now this is the problematic part, because here you can see there are two posts, principal and general secretary, but that indicates that these two posts are holding by the same person, by the one person. The person is same and that same person is holding the two posts. Okay, so this the indicate that there is only one person. So that is why this R you have to replace with the is. So the answer would be C. If there are two person and two posts, then you have to put the here also. The principal and the general secretary means two person and two posts. Then this R will be correct. Now in this case, only one person is holding two posts. So that is why you have to write here is in place of R. So the answer would be this. Answer would be C. Answer C. Okay. So now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 18. He heard the guard blowing whistle and knew. Just see here, this entire sentence is starting with the heard, past V2, past form of the verb. So the each and every verb has to be in the past tense. So this is in the past tense. He heard the guard blowing whistle and knew. This is also past tense. It is. Now this is wrong. It was. It should be it was. It was time for him to enter the train. Now this is the problematic part. This is the wrong part. So it should be changed with the it was. This it was. So the correct sentence would be he heard the guard blowing whistle and knew it was time for him to enter the train. So the answer would be C. Okay. Now let us see the next question. The incorrect sentence number 19. Incorrect sentence number 19. Yesterday I told you. Yesterday I told you. Till here this sentence say that this is written in the past tense. This is in the past tense. So all the verbs should be in the past tense. This bill you have to change into would. This way. Would. So yesterday I told you that I would help you. This way. So the answer would be B. Okay. So now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 20. When a group of students visited the entertainment center, little did they know that their outing, again this sentence is the same kind. When a group of students visited, this is in the past tense. So each and every verb has to be in the past tense. Now here this will is not in the past tense. You have to change the equivalent past tense of will, that is would. So this will be changed into would, this way. So the answer would be D. This way, the answer would be D. Now let us see the next question. This question has come in CDS exam 2001. I asked, I asked means past tense. So the every verb has to be in the past tense. I asked if she has. Now has is the present tense. This has you have to change into had. So this is the problematic part, wrong part. This had. So the answer would be B. Now let us see the next question. Had I realized that it was such a long way, I would take a taxi. Okay. So this had is always paired with would have. Had and would have. Had and would have. So here had is correct, but you have to write would have. And when you write would have, you have to change it into taken, because have is followed by third form of the verb. So this is the problematic part. This is the problematic part. Would have. Had I realized that it was such a long way, I would have taken. This will change into I would have taken. I would have taken. This I would have taken. So the answer would be C. Okay, this is also very common and very common in bank PO exam also. Now let's see the next question. The driver of that car is sounding horn for last 20 minutes, but nobody tells him to stop. Okay, so here you can see we have used this for, and for and since are used only in perfect tenses of all tense, but in only in perfect tenses. So that is why you have to make it into perfect tense. You have to change it into has been. The driver of that car has been sounding horn for last 20 minutes, but nobody tells him to stop. So this is the error part. We have to use for and since only in the perfect tenses. In another tenses we have to use from to indicate the point of time. Okay, so this will be the problematic part. The answer would be B. Now let us see the next question. If I would have come a little earlier, I would have got a glimpse of my beloved leader. Now here you can see that would have and would have comes twice. In any sentence it cannot come twice, because would have is always paired with had, and had you have to use with this conditional word if. So here this would have should be replaced with had. This would have is okay, but here you have to write had. If I had come, or you can say had I come, both phrases are correct. If I had come or had I come, both phrases are correct. So this part has to be replaced. This you have to write here had. Just see here, if I had come, because had is paired with would have. So this is the past conditional sentence. So that is why accordingly the answer would be A. Now let us see the next question. Incorrect sentence number 25. The approach road to my building is flooded because it is raining since. Now again the since has come, and like I said said earlier, this since and for is always used in perfect tenses. So you have to make it perfect tense here. It has been. You have to say here it has been like this. So that is why the answer would be C. Now let us see next question. Without waiting for the instructions from the government, some cable operators in the city, till here this sentence is correct, had blocked, because had is followed by V3, third form of the verb. So this is the problematic part, this is the wrong part. So answer would be D. Now let us see the next question. After you will return from Delhi, I will come and see you. Now this is also very common error. This has already come in Vijaya Bank PO Chennai exam 2008. So here in this phrases, after these words, see in this sentence there are two parts. One part is independent clause or main clause, and this is the dependent clause. Both are the future clauses. So in this kind of sentences, in the dependent clause, you have to write this sentence in the present simple tense. After you return, before you return, as long as you return, unless you return, until you return, this way. So this part you have to write in the present simple tense. This will not come here. Will come here only in the main clause here. This is the main clause and this is the dependent clause here. So here you have to replace this, here you have to remove this will. This is also very common in all SBI Clerk exam and SSC exams, very common. So here you have to, this is the error. The answer would be A. Incorrect sentence number 28. You have to work 18 hours a day in order to succeed in today's world, don't you? Now this is the question of question tag. If the statement is affirmative, the question tag will be negative. If the statement is negative, then question tag will be affirmative, this way. So the statement is affirmative, question tag will be negative. So this is the correct, I think, correct question tag. And question tag is always followed by question mark, and before it we always put comma here. So I think this sentence is correct. So the answer would be E. Now let us see the next sentence. I do not enjoy watching TV. This enjoy is always followed by ing form of the verb, and so is this avoid. There are certain verbs in English which are always followed by ing form of the verb, like enjoy, like avoid, like miss, like practice, like finish. These words are always followed by ing form of the verbs. So this is the wrong part. So I do not enjoy watching TV, so I avoid watching. This should be watching. So this is the problematic part, and answer should be B. Avoid watching. So these are certain words, there are certain verbs which are followed by ing form of the verb. Now let us see the next question. The authorities is plural, have instructed, till here this is correct, that brief notes must be prepared, should be followed by third form of the verb. So this is correct. On all the issues related to customer grievances. This sentence is completely correct from beginning to end, and this has come in SSC section officer exam. This is correct. The answer would be E. So this way I have tried to explain all concept based questions, and that keep coming different competitive exams, and they are very, very important questions for examination point of view. So if you have liked this video, please like this, share with your friend, and comment and tell me what did you like about this video, and what is your opinion regarding this video, what kind of video you like more on this channel. So if you want all this, please subscribe to this channel, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.